The human nervous system is one of the most complex and fascinating systems in the body. Every thought you think, every movement you make, and every sensation you feel depends on tiny cells called neurons. Neurons are the basic functional units of the nervous system. They form a vast communication network that connects the brain, spinal cord, and every part of the body. In this video, we will explore neuron structure, understand how nerve impulses travel, and see how neurons communicate with each other through a process called synaptic transmission. Using 3D animation, we'll break down this complex topic into simple, easy-to-understand steps. A neuron is a specialized cell designed to transmit information in the form of electrical and chemical signals. There are three main types of neurons. Sensory neurons carry information from sensory receptors, such as the skin, eyes, and ears to the brain and spinal cord. Motor neurons transmit signals from the brain and spinal cord to muscles and glands, allowing movement and action. Dendrites are short, branch-like extensions that receive signals from other neurons or sensory receptors. They act like antennas, collecting incoming messages. The cell body contains the nucleus and organelles. It processes incoming signals and decides whether the neuron should fire an impulse. The axon is a long, slender fiber that carries nerve impulses away from the cell body. Some axons are extremely long, allowing rapid communication across the body. Many axons are covered with a fatty insulating layer called the myelin sheath. This sheath increases the speed of nerve impulse transmission. Gaps between myelin segments are called nodes of Ranvier. The impulse jumps from node to node, a process known as saltatory conduction, making signal transmission much faster. 2. When a neuron is stimulated strongly enough, it generates an electrical signal called a nerve impulse or action potential. This impulse travels along the axon due to changes in electrical charge across the neuron's membrane. Sodium ions rush into the neuron, causing depolarization. Potassium ions then move out, restoring the resting state. This wave of electrical change moves smoothly along the axon. Yet, when the electrical impulse reaches the end of the axon, it cannot jump directly to the next neuron. Instead, it reaches a tiny gap called a synapse. Here, the electrical signal is converted into a chemical signal. Small chemical messengers called neurotransmitters are released from the axon terminal. These neurotransmitters cross the synaptic gap and bind two receptors on the next neuron's dendrites, triggering a new electrical impulse. This process repeats billions of times every second across the nervous system. Through this continuous communication, neurons enable sensation, movement, thinking, memory coordination, reflex actions. Even while you sleep, neurons remain active, controlling breathing, heartbeat, and vital functions. Neurons are truly the communication lifeline of the human body. From their specialized structure to the precise transmission of nerve impulses, neurons ensure that every part of the body stays connected and responsive. Such understanding neuron structure and nerve impulse transmission helps us appreciate how the nervous system keeps us alive, aware, and in control every moment of our lives.